Hi guys, it's me, Vicky, me love Bono. This is my entry into MercyTiara's scrapbook page challenge. Hi Tracy. Now Tracy is Mercy Tiara and she's here on YouTube. She's been here, and if you like scrapbook pages and you have not been to her channel yet, come out from under that rock and go over and visit her channel. She does a great, amazing layout. Tracy, I want to personally thank you for having the challenge, and even more so, thank you for doing your videos. It definitely can't be easy for any mom, wife, woman who works, runs a house, has a husband, to do videos. I don't know how y'all fit it into your time. I don't know how you fit scrapbooking into your time. I've said this before, when my kids were little, oh my goodness, if I would have tried to do a video, you would have been hearing, "Get back, stop it, quit, get away from that, oh my god, oh my god." Listen, it just wouldn't have happened. And you guys must do amazing time management, because sometimes I feel like I really have to cram doing a video and doing layouts, and our kids are grown. I don't know how y'all do it, but I am so glad that y'all do, because I love watching the videos. So, enough with the sappy stuff. Thank you, Tracy. Good luck to everybody who has entered this. And the only reason I'm talking about this is a video response, but maybe by chance you subscribe to me and you haven't found Miss Tracy yet. So, listen, get on over there, because you'll really love her work. Okay, so here's the story. You had to do a project, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think you could do like a smash book, you could do a card, but it had to be about scrapbooking. Anything about scrapbooking. Why you scrapbook, how you scrapbook, So my choice, I decided to do a page on scrapbook stories and secrets. And let me tell you a little bit about my pictures before we go to the layout. Now guys, I did enhance my photographs before they were developed using my Photoshop Elements 5. This is a very old edition of Photoshop Elements. But what I did, you'll see here in a moment, is I upped the hue and saturation of the color in the pictures so that it would go with the paper collection I was using. Anyway, this first picture is a picture of my very first scrapbook ever. I received this as a Christmas present when I was about 11 years old. That was 1971. I have moved a million times. I have been married. I have had children. I've moved to Florida. I moved back, and I still have this album. Now, as you'll see here on this next picture, this is the first page of the inside of my album. And guys, look, if you'll notice, see there's a bunch of little pictures around it here. What I did is, once again, use my Photoshop Elements, and I had taken a picture of the scrapbook. I cut this out, and I took a picture of pictures spread out on my table, and I superimposed this on those pictures. Anyway, that is the first page of the album. And you'll see over here on the left-hand side, I had people sign it. And over here is a note from my best friend in 7th grade. Do y'all remember when you're younger, and I don't know if everybody did this, but oh my gosh, we did it all the time. We would write notes while we were in school to each other. And this is actually like a 10-page note from one of my best friends. It's so funny because like it says, love you forever, true love always. It says Sarah and Mike, which was her boyfriend at the time. We used to call each other different names so that if anybody found our notes, they wouldn't know it was us. So we had secret code names. Yeah, we were smart little 7th graders. Anyway, down here, you'll see a 4x6 of a bunch of pictures. And I took this picture because that's what scrapbooking is all about. Now, back then, I put all kinds of things into my scrapbook. Lots of memorabilia, coins, certificates. Oh my gosh. Even my Barbie and David Cassidy fan club list are in there. Yes, I was the president of the David Cassidy fan club. And it's so funny because, you know, like it's this cheap little piece of paper the fan club sends you, and it says, you are the official Ohio president of David Cassidy's fan club. Everybody can sign up here. So it's got like my name and a bunch of my friends' names. We were his official Cincinnati, Ohio fan club. Okay, nothing so official. I'm sure about 1,000 of those were mailed out, but it's fun to look back on. Anyway, this, once again, I altered the photo using Photoshop elements. And I just took a picture. I scattered my photographs all over my coffee table, took a picture, and then I went back with Photoshop and cut it out and laid it on a gray background. So that's not my coffee table. It's just a gray background. And I'm going to do some tutorials for Photoshop, guys. Anyway, let's move over here. This is a picture of the photo albums that I keep nearby in my family room because these albums have pictures that I would like to scan and scrap soon. I don't know how soon, but because meanwhile, while these pictures are waiting to be scanned and scrapbook, I'm getting new ones. I'll never catch up, guys, but it keeps me busy. So anyway, that's just my albums. Here is a picture of my scrap room, and I got these little storage things. They are great. They're almost magical because when you stack them, like I can go in and pull this out and the others don't collapse. Well, sometimes they do. They have. But most of the time not. So I keep all of my, well, not all of my scrapbooking stuff, but some of my scrapbooking stuff is kept in these. And I actually ordered these from like Home Shopping Network or QVC like 5 to 7 years ago. I wish I could get my hands on more. They are great. Now down here is more pictures of my little scrap room, which remember my scrap room is my laundry room, which is also the place I wrap Christmas presents. It's also the place I make Easter baskets and steam clothes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. But the picture on the left is a up-close picture of my stamps. Well, some of my stamps. The acrylic stamps that I use most often, I keep in a basket. And then over here on the right-hand side is just more of my scrap room. Now, let's back up. I want to give you a full picture of my layout. I used the Amy Tangerines Sketchbook Collection for this layout. Everything, all the paper on here is Amy Tangerine's Sketchbook. The only exception is down there at the bottom. If you see those orange, green, pink, wavy lines, That's actually Anna Griffin, the Riley collection, and it's a transparency. I used thickers for my title there, and that's the Lovely collection. This is a great font, guys. Look at the M's and the N's. Really great. And you get 2 pages. Look. You get plenty of alphas. I love that. And that's one of those stickers that say Amy Tangerine on it. See where it says Stories and Secrets? That's one of these little numbers. I've had this for about 5 or 6 years. It's Alpha Biddies from Provocraft. And they're a great size. And Hobby Lobby still carries them for like 99 cents. Oh, this does have a little sparkle in them. See, a little bit of glitter. You'll see along the top, I used my EK Success. Where'd it go? I had it out here. Here it is. I used my EK Success border punch. Do you see the little dots sprinkled there? Those are actually puffy. And I used my heat gun to puff them up, and that is Puffy Velvet Fabric Markers by Marvy Uchida. And guys, I've had these for probably 6 to 7 years. Let's see, what else? See my little notes, my little notebook tabs or whatever they are? I did those using the Jenny Bolin Studio Clear Stamp. It's the new composition book that just came out. I did a couple of butterflies there using my Martha Stewart butterfly punch. What else? Oh, see the little cameras there? Now that's also the Amy Tangerine collection. And that paper is called Sophie's Snapshots. But because the collection has such a watercolor appeal, what I did is used my aqua pen with my watercolor pencils. And I colored it in and then went over it with my aqua pen. Now, the whole premise of this layout was stories about scrapbooking, how I got started, and as you can see how it transitioned from just this book to a room filled with products. But I wanted to tell some stories and secrets about me and scrapbooking. So let's move in. Here it says, my first scrapbook ever, received at Christmas, circa 1970. It's the only way I know to stop time. I think I love to shop for the products as much as I love using the products. And this little note says, and then Eric buys me the Blu-ray player for Christmas 2011, and I find the YouTube community and I find friends that share my passion. That's you guys. Now the secrets. I could look at my scrapbook magazines 1,000 times. I definitely overspend. I always smell the papers, and I don't know why I do that, but when I get a new collection, I smell them. I rub my hands over them, even if it's not embossed or glittered. I don't know why I do that, but it's like I'm introducing myself to a collection of inanimate papers. I don't know, but I do it. One piece of paper is never enough. I think it's so cool. My son loves photography. Sometimes I squeal because I'm having so much fun. And That's the truth. Sometimes I'll be sitting here all by myself, scrapbooking, and I squeal. Or I belled out something. I screech. Or, yeah, it's weird, I know. And maybe that's why I scrapbook alone. I mean, what would I do? What if I was at a crop and like all of a sudden I go, ee! Or yeehaw, I would probably get kicked out. So maybe it's good that I don't have anybody to scrapbook with. Here's probably another deep dark secret I shouldn't be telling on the internet, but sometimes when I color, I slobber. Yes, I drool. And what I think the problem is, I get so relaxed, my face muscles are so relaxed, I'm so into coloring, I forget to swallow. Anyway, guys, that's my submission. Good luck to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the story behind the pictures, and I hope you were able to see everything pretty good. This is a great collection, guys. This is my first Amy Tangerine set of papers, and gotta say, I really like them. I wanted to go with like a retro kind of psychedelic feel to this because it was 1970, the first time I ever did a scrapbook. And I did artsy crafty things through the years. Gosh, I still have diaries from when I was 9, 12, 14, even 16 and 17. And then I just kind of dropped off of that. But I picked scrapbooking back up when we found out I was going to be a grandma. And that was almost 7 years ago. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Good luck to everyone. And I'll be back soon to share some layouts and a haul with you. Hope you're all having a great weekend.